Toastmaster Farooq, we are lucky. We are lucky, Toastmaster Farooq.
We are lucky and we are blessed. Count the blessing on you. Toastmasters and obliged. How blessed I am. In our lives, we do hard work, we do smart work. And as a result, sometimes we get success and sometimes we fail. Without realizing that the results are not only because of our efforts. It is the product of various factors. The families we are born to, the education we get, the class of family we belong to, the language we speak, the people we meet, the place we live, the color of our skin, nationality we belong to. How many of these things have control in our lives? And how many things we control? We don't have much control. We are here sitting in a beautiful meeting with beautiful people around us. It is because that we are blessed. We are lucky. Well, Toastmasters, let me tell you how lucky we are. Once upon a time, one of my friends was coming back from a very wonderful dinner at a pizza restaurant with his wife. He was in parking lot coming back to his home when his window was knocked. He pulled down the mirror, the glass of the window and looked. It was a boy, and he said that my family and I didn't have meal since last night. So my friend and his wife handed over the pizza box which they had taken away because they were unable to eat that pizza at the restaurant, and gave that box to the boy. The boy looked at the box, opened it, and he was puzzled. The next thing he asked was very simple. इसको खाना किस तरह? इसको खाना किस तरह? There was so much grief. There was so much grief in his heart. My friend's wife started to cry. They came out of their car, sat with that boy, ate that pizza with him, gave him some money, and then went back to their homes quietly. I think that we are blessed that we can have 3 meals of day easily at our homes. Once I was standing in my balcony with my mother, and we were watching some kids playing cricket. It was a wonderful sight. And then we saw, just beside, there were 4 boys having sat on their back, watching those kids playing. I said to my mother, and I remember, this should not be like this. Every kid, no matter who he is, from which family he belongs, should have the equal opportunity to enjoy his childhood. But in our society, there are people who are not so blessed. I have one more story to tell. It was a quiet night. My friend was coming back to his home, and he heard dogs barking. And at the same time, he heard a baby crying. He looked here and there, but he was surprised that he didn't see anyone around. As he went past barking dogs, he realizes that the sound of crying baby was coming from very near. And the next thing he saw was unbearable. A just born baby was lying on the footpath, and the dogs were barking around. He ran towards the baby, pulled that baby, and waited there for some moments, waiting for her poor parents. But anyone who had left that baby on that footpath was not going to come back. He took that baby to AD center and handed over the baby. And they say, we often receive baby-like things which are left on the footpath to die. That is the reason, Toastmaster, that I say we are blessed, we are lucky. In our lives, these stories are happening around us every day, but we seldom realize because we are too busy to look into those real life stories. Tonight, I am going to leave this podium with one question for all of you. Are we blessed? Are we lucky? Mr. Toastmaster.